Welcome back to Roadcraft. It's time for the third episode. And now comes the big part because now we have to decide which path we want to go down. I say we go top because it probably makes the most sense. But there's no real previews. What's this? Recent aircraft river was flooded. And what is this one? Communication towers and power lines. This is restore radio communication. Let's try that. It seems like the least interesting of the two, but whatever. At least it would allow us to get money without doing anything too important. Operation Incommunicado, Eastern Europe. Following a devastating hurricane, your company is dispatched to the area to assist in restoring local infrastructure. Yeah, definitely communication problems. I think it's safe to say that. But this time around, it's a completely new map. It's not just a continuation of the other one. So that's actually kind of nice. But now comes also the issue of we have to go blind into places. Obviously, we don't have a base, so we have to be careful to an extent. Clearly got some kind of facility, so this is probably going to be our base of operations, I guess I should say. Find the nearest relay.
Hey! You're back on the air! I was worried for a hot minute there. So, I've been going through the list of damaged facilities, and you know what? It's one heck of a long list. And our list of assets is short. And by short, I mean it's just little old you. I'm sending you the to-do list now. That should keep you busy.
Okay, what do we need to do? Okay, there's a dam, there's a bridge. Okay, we do get a base. And we get part of the map unlocked for free. There's a gas station. We get a truck.
Our relay can't do much without fuel, unfortunately. So, here's the plan. Deliver the semi-truck from the gas station to the relay. I hear no objections, so I consider the motion passed.
So I have to bring that to the relay. So let's just send it. Okay, I say that and as I turn around, there's pipes all over the road, but these should be pretty easily movable. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's the semi-truck squared away. And just so you know, they're starting to impress people over here, even me.
Nice. I know how to drive a truck, a blade snow runner enough. Set up the Highland base. Okay, fine. Need a route. I'm experienced with routes at this point. I mean, might have to fix this up, might not, I don't know. It's always worth a try. There you go, dispatch. Then what else? Visit Steel Beams facility. We need beams. Okay, understandable. Let's go check that out. That is far. 700 meters and 500 meters. Well, good thing I'm experienced with making my own roads. You can't say you can't do it unless you don't try. Oh, that's not bad at all. Just the water is going to be bad, probably. Oh, not even. Oh, now it is. Okay, well that counts. Oh yeah, no, that's not the thing, that's the garage. Okay, well now we have the garage built.
Repairing the power substation and restoring the electricity supply would be a huge help. After all, you can't really do much without shoes. But it's going to take some driving. This time, I'll ask you to take the truck loaded with steel beams from the relays yard to the power substation. For sure you can handle it. But please exercise a little caution. If the truck turns over, you'll be in a lot of trouble and a long way from help. By the by, we had a driver up and quit on us. Was not cut out for the job, I guess. Only 18 hours behind the wheel was enough to send you running. Didn't even deliver the truck with steel beams all the way. Left it next to the town church. If you bring the truck to the garage, that'd be a great help. And that you and I promise.
So a lot to do still. To deliver another truck, if I heard that correctly. and we have to explore this place, which I'm currently trying to get to. I took the hard way, so now I'm playing the hard game. This thing does not care, though. It is impressively capable. I don't know if I want to buy the DLC Scout or not. Like, I'm going to buy it eventually, but I don't think I'm going to buy it yet. Like, I think I'm going to keep using this thing. I definitely prefer this thing aesthetically, but if we run in, like, I do want to use it at least once.
Place got messed up pretty bad by the hurricane. We don't get that flies up front. So, you can go see exactly how bad we're talking here. Take a look around and report its current position.
This place looks alright. It's definitely not in peak condition, but I mean, considering the standard for this game, it's pretty decent. I haven't done this since the demo, but it's worth a shot.
Yes, too old to die young now. Still the good Lord might lay me down. Round and round, round we go. What stops nobody knows it. Side to side, baby, down in the hole. God above and the devil below him.
So yeah, in case you didn't know, you can't actually dig dirt if you know what you're doing. The game really doesn't want you to, but if you know what you're doing and you understand the trick, which I'm not going to reveal because I don't really want it to get patched, and honestly it's not that overpowered. And you can only do it to a certain extent. But you can actually modify the actual map dirt if you play with it enough and know what you're doing. And that's what I was practicing actually in the demo. But yes, it is indeed possible to do, if you're willing to spend the time to do it.
There's one thing this power substation and my office chair have in common. They've both seen better days.
Well, there's the main power substation built.
Okay, the factory looks good to go for now. Once, we have power. I'm sure you understand what needs to be done. But if we're doing it by the book, restore the power supply to the factory according to regulatory blah blah blah. You get the picture. So, here's the gist. Lay a cable from the power substation to the factory. And please don't get electrocuted. I don't need that on my report. Or my conscience.
What are the odds I can just run the cable through the swamp? It would be funny if I could. There's absolutely climbing over these trees. It's nice that this thing doesn't get stuck nearly as easily. In the demo, it would get caught on just every little thing. So I'm glad they added a bit less clipping to the blade at the back. And it actually just clips through stuff instead of just getting hung up on every little branch and bump. They need to do that for the paver now, because the paver is horrible still. It just gets caught on everything. Although this thing performs very well. So, thanks to this thing's godlike abilities to perform, we now have a steel beams facility. Wait, what? There's a stump mulcher? I guess let's just go... I don't know. I guess let's follow this road. I was gonna recover to the garage, go grab that stump mulcher, and then take the like dam. But actually, if this road just goes there, let's just go around and we can explore the rest later. It's nice to see some like actual intact road. Like, other than the fact that it has trees all over it, this road's actually in pretty good condition. Like, this is definitely the best road to date. What is this? There's a building here. This isn't the place where we're going, but there's something here. Don't know what it would be. Does it say? Roadside base. Ah. Okay, that's cool. So we have another base here. That's a whole lot of scrap. Question is, what for? Boom. Facility has been explored. Clear the working area.
For Pete's sake, this place is completely utter dump. I don't think you can do much until you see this join up. Might be an idea to get the larger dumps of trash like that rat head blocks away. At least there are some cranes that can help with that.
I don't think this claw's gonna be able to grab this pipe. Unfortunately. No. But I can probably push it out the way. Maybe. Thing is, this thing has regular crane controls, like a good crane, but the issue is I've gotten so used to the bad cranes that now this thing feels terrible to use, which is kind of annoying. Back in there. Don't need the stupid pipe stuff. Do we need to clear absolutely everything? I would assume so, probably, so let's get to work. I guess it's the kind of thing where if it works, it works. I'm not all that picky about it. As long as it gets the job done, that's good enough for me. Okay, we need to do the other one too. Of course we do. Pick up this giant valve, throw that straight to the trash because we don't like valves around here. Or really any obstacle that gets in the way for no reason. Grab this tire. You see, the cranes aren't bad whenever they actually have decent controls. Like, I'm having fun right now. And I'm using a crane. And I've been crapping on cranes the entire time. So it kind of goes to show how when the cranes don't have atrocious controls, they're actually pretty fun to use. Because of how much, like, interactiveness they have. A lot of it is skill and not actually just limitations and bad controls. Boom. Now we're level 5, or rank 5 I guess, I think this game calls it. I think this game uses ranks as well. Get this dump mulcher next to the relay. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just use... what's a car that we can use? Let's use the stupid cargo truck that I don't need. Well, I might need it, I don't know. I'd rather buy the upgraded one, but... like, I can't actually afford the upgraded one now, but I'd rather keep progressing for now. See what we're gonna unlock, and then maybe make decisions. Because, like, between spending $27,000 just to do a single mission, or maybe getting something significantly better, I'd rather get something better. But yeah, now we get a mulcher, which is cool.
Battery isn't going to do us much good if it doesn't have any power. And all these tree stumps won't let you bring a power cable in. Aren't you glad you brought that mulcher? It's time to put it to good use, don't you think?
Do I absolutely have to? Because right now I'm just thinking, let's just not. To be honest, I don't like the mulcher. It just feels too tedious. I tried it a little bit in the demo and I just hated it.
Come with me now. Afraid to lose control, caught up in this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I've thought myself to death. I was born without this fear, now only this seems clear. I need to move, I need to fight, I need to lose myself tonight.
Alright, last stump coming right up. I had to mulch, so you know what? I did it. Hopefully the game's happy now. I did what it wanted me to do.
Hey, I've been going through the factory plants here, and it looks like we're in a bit of trouble. We'll need to replace the pipes, and from now, if we're gonna make more pipes. But there's a way to break that open cycle. The factory's receipts show a shipment from before the disaster. It was delivered to a construction site not too far from you, and that shipment just happens to contain exactly what we need. Too good to be true, huh? Can you please check if it's still there?
So I need to check for a shipment. Find piping equipment in coastline. Whew, that is far. Where's my truck? Still in the same place it was. Good old reliable. Always where you leave it. Let's go check it out then. I have nothing better to do, so why not? I bet that's where I'm supposed to go. Straight through this house castle thing. Bonk. That's not how I was expecting that to go.
Now that you have the pipes, you can use them to restore the water supply at the steel pipes facility. You'll also need some steel beams and a functioning power cable. Mix all the ingredients together, shake a bit, and voila! A functioning steel pipes facility. At least that's the recipe.
Can I even get over this lip? There you go. Is there anything else out here? Like anything of note? A lot of garages. Although I can't use any of them. So we need to get that truck that I was gonna buy anyways. So I guess that's perfect. Okay, well let's buy that truck again. Where is it? Unless we can get something. Ooh, what is this? That looks sick. It's essentially just a better version of the grader with a cargo slot. But it doesn't have a crane, so it kind of is just mediocre. But what I need is the cargo crane truck, I believe. Probably. Yep. What is this thing? We get another scout. We're starting to actually unlock some vehicles. Which is pretty cool. But what's the thing I want? Like, where's the thing I want? I want to... Well, that's one of the things I want. Where is it? This. I want this, the Pioneer. I'm pretty sure this is the bulldozer, which would allow you to move dirt, I presume, the actual normal way. Yeah, we need to buy these tiny cargo trucks again. Or I guess this tiny cargo truck again. I only need one. I should only need one at least. Hopefully. Alright, let's go pick up that cargo. Alright, we're back at this stupid place. I am tempted to try and see if I can squeeze all of this in one load. Not that it's a good idea. Strap the cargo down, hold the crane. Nope, strap the cargo down. There's a 0 chance that this is like stable in any way, but it works. That's something I love. I didn't comment on it at first, but the fact you can load whatever you can strap down is just amazing. So you can just overload as much as you're capable of loading, which is kind of great. Ooh, it's drifting from the weight. That's very cool though, to see it actually like reacting to the weight. Can't unstrap cargo in crane mode, so like it's not the full original either. Can I like... There you go. Much better. Work. Maybe I can just like finesse this. There you go. That works. There you go. Is that everything? Store resources, steel beams. Okay, well that's all of that done. Although this mission is not done yet, unfortunately, because we still need to store steel beams. And that means we probably have to produce them. Which means we need to bring blue rubble to the steel beams facility, and then we obviously have to bring the steel beams back. Which means we need a truck that can do cargo. I think this is a bit ridiculous, but you know what? It fits, so I don't care. Alright, where do we drop this off again? I believe it's here, if I'm not mistaken, and if we unstrap it should just all go in. Yep, and we get 3 steel beams. That's literally exactly what I needed. Oh my god, that's literally perfect. I was expecting to get like 6 or something stupid from all that, but no, apparently it's just 3. Well, that's what I call a one-trip wonder, I guess. We bring cargo to storage. I need to bring it there, probably? What do I care if it's optimal loading or not? As long as it's in the truck and it's attachable, I do not care. So, yeah. Turns out this thing can handle overloading absurdly well. In fact, other than like the obviously speed reduction, because you're loaded to crap, and this thing has the horsepower of a toothpick, like it was not that tippy at all. Like, it just didn't care. Like, you could have loaded it more. Like, it could have taken more weight if I could have loaded it more, but I couldn't. I would need a bigger crane and probably way more patience than it's worth. Driving around in this game is surprisingly relaxing. Maybe that's just because it's like so nice being able to drive on like regular terrain after playing SnowRunner so much. Because like compared to SnowRunner, these roads are nothing. Like, this game is easy mode, and I almost like that. I like the fact that the game is easy, because that gives you a lot of freedom to do whatever you want, however you want. You're not limited into doing something a specific way just because it's so hard that doing it any other way would just be a complete waste of time. The game is easy enough, you can just do whatever you want, however you want, no real consequence. You have to transfer the resources, yeah. Boom. Steel pipes facility. Now it's all restored, which is great. Did we get new equipment? Probably not, unfortunately.
I imagined it would be a bit more impressive, at least with all the effort you put into it. But looks aren't so important. Pipes are. With pipes, we actually have a chance of restoring the water supply to the whole area. And the locals will have a review to pay for it. And maybe me. Just a little. Not that they will even know about us. The company isn't big on giving credit where it's due. It sure would be nice to keep all the pipes in use under the restoration. But, you know, that's not how the world works. Now, you need to restore the pipe supply chain by plotting a route from the factory to the supply depot and fixing the road. In exchange, we get some of the pipes that the factory produces. Better than nothing, I suppose.
So what, I need to fix up that road, which is an entire thing. And then what's the other thing? I need to make a route. God, that means I need a paver and all that? Or is it just pour sand? It says pour sand. Please tell me I don't have to pave that. If I don't, that's great.
All week long, it's a farming town. They're making that money grow. Tractors, plows with flashing lights, backing up a 2-lane road. They take one last lap around. That sun up high goes down. And then it's on, come on girl, kick it on back. Z71 like a Cadillac. We go way out where there ain't nobody. We turn this cornfield into a party. Pedal to the floorboard, ain't up in a photo, burning up a back road song. Park it and we pile out, baby, watch your step now. Better have your boots on. Kick the dust up, back it on up. Fill your cup up, let's tear it up, and kick the dust up. Bar downtown, they got a line of people way out the door. $10 drinks, it's packed inside. I don't know what they're waiting for. Got me a jar full of clear, and I got that music for your ear. It's like knock, knock, knock goes the diesel. If you really want to see the beautiful people.
Where are you guys going? They're going to the construction depot, right? I don't know what this does. We haven't ran into one of them before. Well, how this is going to work. Wait, what? I need to do what now? Oh, I need to move something?
Great job. You've secured yourself a steady supply of pipes. Should help us out a great deal in the long run. Anywho, if there's anything you can't have too much of in our business, it's concrete. At the moment, we barely have any, so sourcing more is a must. I think you can guess where I'm going with this. You betcha. There's a concrete plant in the area. I can't confirm its status from the satellite images. Could you go and check it out? Pretty please.
So we've got to check out a concrete plant. That's great. Let's go do that. And after that, I'm calling it for the night because I've been playing for way too long. It's concerning how quick time goes by when playing this game. Although that's fine because I'll be able to fix up some road infrastructure. There is no bridge. Can you build bridges? I thought it said no. Yeah, it's you can't. So how? Okay, well it's in a sand area, so sand pile it is, I guess.
Beautiful people. We go way out where there ain't nobody. We turn this cornfield into a party. Pedal to the floorboard, ain't up in a photo, burning up a back road song. Park it and we pile out, baby, watch your step now. Better have your boots on. Kick the dust up. Let's back it on up. Fill your cup up. Let's tear it up, and kick the dust up. Come on. Just follow me down neath the 32 bridge. Y'all'll be glad you did. Kick it. We go way out where there ain't nobody.
Alright, let's hope this is good enough. I don't want to bring the loader over, so just kind of hoping that's some good old-fashioned dirt mound will do the trick, which seems it is. Cool. Now we got a concrete plant to fix. Wait, isn't this... Is this where... This is where the map was, wasn't it? This is the demo map. The sawmill, the thing, the bridge that you can fix. I mean, there's way more wood, so you can't go around now. The railway and the concrete plant. This is that same concrete plant, isn't it? Nice. I mean, it seems to have a lot more cargo than last I came over here, you know, but maybe these are actual parts of maps after all. This definitely isn't the nicest place to maneuver around, but I mean, it gets the job done. Oof. Oh yeah, this is just straight up the same place.
Okay, I think we've seen enough for now. It will take some time
Oof, there is so much stuff to do. I don't think there's any completing this map in a single episode. I'll see if I can at least fix up the concrete plant, and then we'll do the side objectives, if that's the end of the main ones, in a separate episode. But cutting down trees seems fun. But we also have to clear up this area, which is the whole thing. Alright, we have to go across this janky bridge. I should probably do this thing a little better than in that case if we're going to be traveling across here. But yeah, give me my harvester. I don't know where it is, but I want it. Generously sized bogies, wide and long undercarriage, brutally efficient felling head. Nice.
Great work. Now, all we need to do is fix up the plant's power supply. You'll want to use the harvester to cut down the trees around the transformer station. Besides, we need the logs, and killing 2 birds with 1 stone is the environmentally responsible thing to do. Figuratively.
Wait, so the super demo is literally just a rip of this segment of the game. The first one. They just basically took this slab of the, like, this end of the map and the missions and dialogue and just moved the vehicles a bit around and then just made that the demo. Which makes sense, because this has the same icon as the first, like this map has the same map icon as the first map in the demo. And there's the other 2 icons in the demo are also maps in this one. So the demo was just like a mini chunk of each map. So these are probably actual maps in the demo too. So we're gonna return to those areas. Ooh, I'm excited for that last one. Guess what? We've got a road now. I spent like 2 entire hours dumping sand into this river, but we got this bit of the road done. And we've got a smooth paved road. There's some spots I can't roll over for whatever reason. They just don't want to convert to actual asphalt, but that's fine. But yeah, I spent quite a bit of time doing this road, and I was going to time-lapse it, but I came to a realization, which is that this is only half of what I need to do. I still need to do another road in between the steel beam plant and steel pipe plant, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could check since the road ends here. I didn't continue yet because this takes forever, and I do mean forever. Yeah, I need a road going through here ideally, although it's probably going to be dirt. I'm not going to pave it yet, maybe later in the future. But that's going to be something that has to be done. I'm going to do that on my free time though, because the end goal of this video currently is to get the concrete slabs facility fixed up, and then we're calling it quits. The issue with that is we need to clear this area up, and we need a steel pipe, which I don't believe we have. I don't think that we have another pipe somewhere in here, which obviously isn't too hard. We just need to bring some metal here. It's mostly the clearing the area part, which is hard, so yeah. Let's get to doing that then. Good thing I know how to overload in this game, because, you know. Yeah, no, but I really do like the fact that you can overload. I think I said this before, but like the fact that you can just load up whatever you can fit is just so nice. Also, don't know if I mentioned this either, but they've added the legacy controls finally, so you can use the same for the most part. I don't like them still. It's considerably better, but the main thing is you have to hold down 9, which actually, now that I think about it, I think I did talk about this before, but it's never wrong to mention it more than once. But yeah, even after a little bit of getting used to it, like even after, not just like in the moment, even after using it for a while, it is pretty annoying having to hold down 9 every single time. We got this pipe, and I think that's actually it. I thought there was more to do, but we kind of already did everything. Although there might be more, I don't know. Restore concrete production. I need to deliver something. Oh yeah, right. We have to do the generator, because these are, I forgot, but these are just the same missions as the demo, because we're in a chunk of the demo. And why is my audio so scuffed? Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There. Should be better. The audio mixer is bugging. Oh yeah, this is just the demo segment, so yeah, I guess let's get this done with. What do I have to deliver? The generator or something? Now, conveniently, I already ran the power cable because I expected it to be an issue. In fact, that reminds me, there's another power cable I have to run as well. Let me show it while I'm mentioning it. I need to run a power cable from this transformer station to this western radio tower. I don't know where I got the mission, but it's somewhere. It's not any of these, but for some reason I randomly got the mission to show up. Even though I don't think it was supposed to, so at least now I know I have to do that, so I'll probably do that eventually. Also, yes, there's a toy car there. Now, it's the first one I've run into, but they have a bit of lore behind them, which is that they are actually collectibles. Bringing back all of the toy cars will give you an achievement, and each one, if I'm not mistaken, gives you 10 grand when you bring it to a garage. Or one of the bases of restoration points, or whatever you want to call them, because they're named differently depending on where they are in this game for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to try and recover that at some point, but I'm going to need a better crane. Or more specifically, a longer crane, because I don't think I can get that far. Yeah, I did all the logging stuff. It was really boring, and it's the same as the demo, so really nothing new there. The only issue is, I don't know if I can lift this. Hopefully it's very light. But the likeliness of that being the case is probably pretty low. Oh no, it's like nothing compared to some of the stuff. Close enough in my opinion. Get out of crane mode, strap that down, do that, there you go. Alright, let's get this thing delivered. This thing handles heavy cargo like a champ, honestly. It's definitely a bit tippy, but most of the vehicles are for some reason. It's not just this thing, it's most of the vehicles in the game for some reason. Once they start tipping, they just don't really ever go back. Like after a certain point, they just are like hard programmed to tip over no matter what. Which was the case in SnowRunner, but the threshold was like much larger. It was like 70-degree angle or more, and just start actually pushing your car down with like an artificial force to make sure you absolutely flip over. And you could see this by bending a trailer, where the trailer would literally bend from the artificial force trying to get it to flip over if you wedged your truck so it couldn't flip, which was pretty cool, but it also showed how flawed the off-roading was. Okay, well, let's deliver it the boring way then. There you go. Restore the concrete production. It's easy enough.
Not bad at all. The concrete plant tower road is ready for its grand reopening, courtesy of your efforts. Well, maybe not so grand, but still, the only thing left to do is start delivering the concrete slabs. Plot a route from the concrete plant to the warehouse nearby.
And we have to plot a route. That should be fairly easy, right? Oh yeah, it's literally just in the yard. That was pretty quick. All things considered, this guy actually drove fairly quick. But it's not a super long distance, so it's not like it's meant to take forever. Oh nice, the sun's finally out. Feels like I haven't seen regular sunlight on this map in forever. At least not this bright anyway. It's always been raining or dull, but for once it's actually properly sunny. Okay, there you go. Find logistics to relaunch concrete production.
Well done. Now we have a steady supply of concrete. No need to cover it. Well, because sidewalks are not included. Now that you've restarted the relay, its transmitters have enough power to let us pass anywhere. But we've got to restore the whole system to provide reliable coverage for everyone. Our workers need equipment. And I know just where to get it. When the hurricane hit the eastern side, we evacuated, leaving behind a whole bunch of private equipment. I know you're just itching to check it out, so I won't stop you. And if the equipment's still there, take it to the workshop. That's not all though. We have the tower crane ready at the steel mill, but guess what? Yep, we'll need a road to transport it from the steel beams facility to the workshop. And while you're at it, better out to deliver the radio electronics there as well.
Okay, so a lot more to do has just showed up, which is perfect because this is going to be the end of this video, but I do want to do a quick check on all of this. Figure out a way to transport that. Yeah, that's fine. We need to bring the climbing equipment. What is that in reference to? I'm not sure, honestly. I was kind of hoping it would be something like the Pioneer, which I've been really wanting. And then infrastructure route, we need to set up a route. Relay to the workshop? I did buy a new vehicle. I didn't showcase it because I haven't needed it yet, but I bought this. I bought the truck with the blade. And the reason I haven't showcased it is because I can't use it for anything. It doesn't have sand flattening, and it doesn't specify that it doesn't. So I can use the blade manually and that's it. You can't do anything with this thing. The blade is just decoration. It's useless. So this is just an advanced cargo truck, which is going to come in handy, yeah, but it doesn't have a crane, so it's impractical right now, and the blade is useless for building roads. The blade is useless for building roads because you can't use it for that. So, like $30,000 not well spent, but luckily with these missions we can afford to actually finally get a proper dozer, which is great because as much as I like the rusty one, I'm starting to get pretty tired of it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one because this map is way too long to do in one video.